Hey yo fam, welcome back to another reasoning. If this is your first time on the channel, don't forget to drop down below, hit that like button, that subscribe button, the notification bell to stick with us for future reasonings and uploads. I'm your host Jasper, and let's get back into it, fam. You guys already know we got another unboxing opening here. So this one is pretty cool, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I was involved in an online auction that actually took place, and everybody was just checking in, tapping in, and showing their love and support for the host of the auction. And I was just gonna throw it out there. I've never bought precious metals from an online auction forum before. I've only ever done it directly with a dealer, a bullion dealer, or anything like that. Pawn shops, coin shops, anything like that is primarily where I have purchased from in the past, including straight mint direct dealers. So this actually came from an online auction through Silver Ocean's channel, and I'm really excited to get into it. I've again never purchased any type of precious metals from an online auction before, and I was able to get pretty good deals relatively right at spot price. So let's open this up and see what's inside and how it is doing. Let's get into it. I'm just gonna cut the bottom there, I think. Let's just do this one. Let's see if it can just slip right out of the bottom. Perfect. So it looks like that's all that in the package there. So I'm just gonna set that one off to the side. It looks like there's a little invoice on there as well, so I'm gonna get that invoice off to the side. Oh, look at this, got a little personal message on there. May 27th reasoning. Thanks for choosing out the auction. Come back for another auction. There you go. Best regards, Ocean. There you go. Thanks for your auction. Purchase at the auction. Come back for another one in the future. That's awesome. So it's very, very cool. Little personal message in there from Silver Oceans. I'm gonna set that off to the side. And then let's get in here. Look at this. Straight to reasoning. Lunch bag here. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So first time purchasing, threw in a couple of little stickers for me. That was very nice. I definitely know he was selling those on the actual auction website too, that he was using on there. So that's pretty cool that he threw in a couple for free, just for my being the first time ever using it. And then there you go. That's kind of a little shout out card right there. That was very, very nice. Throw that in there. And then just in case you're ever in the area, there you go. Very cool. Very, very cool. I'm just gonna put that over there as well. Perfect. So let's get into it. See what we picked up. This is just a little placeholder, placard holder. Oh no, there's actually a little something in there too. Look at that. Very cool. Okay, yeah, that's very nice. That was very nice of Ocean. So he just threw in this little gram bar. Little gram of silver. Little American flag gram. That was very cool. So a little freebie on there. We had a little bit of a mix-up. It was my very first time ever doing on the auction. I was confused about the shipping a little bit there. So it's kind of nice that he kind of just got me back on that one a little bit. Threw in a little gram. That's beautiful. A little American flag. I love that so much. That's gonna go right there. Let's get all this rubber out of the way. Very cool. Thank you for that, Ocean. Now let's get in here a little bit more. Let's see what this guy, I can already feel like. Let's see what this guy is. Oh, I was wrong. Okay, there we go. So this is actually the Britannia. So good deal on this Britannia, you guys can see already. So this side, very, very good, very, very beautiful. You can see that glow, that reflection. And let's flip it over. There it is, you see that? Little bit of milk spotting. So I was able to snag this round, this coin, for under spot. he had initially put it up on auction starting at 30, but then as soon as that milk spot became visible and we realized that this piece was milk spotted, instant starting bid $1. I definitely did snag it for under spot price, but it was a very, very heated bid. It was very, very cool. I liked how the process went, and I'm very happy that I was able to walk out with a 1 ounce under spot, even if it's got that little bit of a milk spot. I'm surprised it's milk spotting already too, because this is the 2024. So within 6 months, this has already begun to milk spot. I don't know what that's gonna say for the quality. Let's get this one. I don't know what that's gonna say for the quality of silver that's coming out of the Royal Mint in the upcoming future. I already know that I've primarily started switching over, and you guys will actually see. Maybe I'll just hold that comment for a second, but I just a little bit of concerns with the quality that's coming out of the Royal Mint there, especially when their product is already beginning to milk spot like that. So I'm just gonna get that one and set that one right there, and then let's jump into this last one, which is the concept I was actually about to just bring up here. Almost let the cat out of the bag a little bit early. Let's get this one. It's a little tight in there. I have to end up ripping it. Yep, it's ripping. All right, we're getting it on anyway though. And there it is. There's the Elizabeth coin, right? So what I was going to say was I've actually started to convert some of my stack over to these maple leaves. I really like these maple leaves, and I know this is something that not a lot of people are jumping on the bandwagon for or even care about. For most people, an ounce is an ounce, and that's what an ounce is. But I actually had a really interesting time when I was making a trade recently, and the person pulled out one of the metal testers, like a metal testing, it's an x-ray machine, handheld x-ray device. And people just do that just to make sure there's no imperfections or iron cores or anything like that in the coin, and they just want to make sure that the coin itself is going to be a real silver or a real gold coin. They just want to verify the type of metal that is found in that coin, right? Well, they did that, and they tested an American Eagle that I had. An American Eagle. Let's see if let me see if I can grab one really fast. Hold on 1 second. Let's see if I have it here around. Alright. So let's pop this guy out. So, not from Ocean, but just to put it on blast a little bit there. Let's get this guy out. Alright. So here we go. It's an American Eagle, Walking Liberty, right? Would you be surprised if I told you that even though it's 1 ounce of fine silver, the purity on here is 999 fine. I'm trying to see if I can even find it anywhere. I can't even see if I can find it anywhere. That's so strange. Okay. So I could have sworn that this one had where is the marking for the purity? And that's my point, honestly. That's what I'm trying to get at here, is that it's not even on there. So let's get this. Yeah, that's interesting. I definitely had other Eagles, other Walking Liberties that actually had the purity on there, but that's literally what my point is in this very moment, you guys. So I started to realize when I was looking into the metal content of these Eagles that these Eagles are actually only 90% pure silver. That means 10% is other metals that are held in here. And I have some quarters, some like regular Washington quarters that are just from 1950, 1940s time period, and those are 93% silver. So you can actually get more silver content from quarters than you can from these American Eagles. And you might again ask, like, why does that matter? An ounce is an ounce is an ounce. Well, you see is that when I went to the my trader, one of the traders who used the metal content verification device, like the handheld x-ray machine, he was only willing to pay spot price for the silver content. So he was willing to pay 90% of spot for this. Not a whole ounce, because it's not a whole ounce of silver. It's not pure silver. So since it's not pure silver, this trader was actually looking into the silver content of the coin itself. When you get this guy over here and you flip it over there, you can see right there 999 fine. 999 fine, meaning there is other metal in here as well. Not as much. I'm pretty sure it's going to be more than 90. If you guys want that information, I could definitely find it out how much is in the Britannia. But the Walking Liberty is about 90% silver, even though it's a silver coin. And this Britannia 999 fine silver, which is a little bit higher, honestly, than these American Eagles. So I'm going to set both of these here, and then again I'm going to bring this guy up, and you will see right there 4 nines fine. And when we hit this guy with the x-ray machine, 100% silver, 99.99 silver. Perfect, 100%. And this coin, the trader was willing to pay spot price for. 90% of spot price, 100% of spot price. I know that is not the biggest difference to the majority of people, but for me, that's a thing. For me, that's a really big thing. The fact that you can actually get the full silver price for your coin when you actually need it. Again, I know that's not why everybody stacks, and some people just stack to stack, and they don't necessarily stack for purity or stack for numismatic value or anything like that. I don't necessarily stack for numismatic value. I'm not in it for that reason, but I do want to ensure that what I stack is silver, because I don't know if you guys are a fan necessarily of any type of like financial resources, financial literacy, or anything like that. But if you guys are familiar with the book Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, one of the biggest things that triggered his mind in his youth was to see a quarter, and I don't think I even have any quarters around here, but to see a quarter, and he would look at the edge of that quarter, and on the edge of the quarter, you could start to see copper, a copper tinge that came around the edge of that quarter. And that copper tinge that started to make its way into all of our currency, which is the Gresham's Law, where good money goes into hiding when bad money is in the market. That whole principle started to convert people from currency into money. Currency went down in price. The true money, gold and silver, went up in price valuation as it holds true to dollars. So that same concept, Gresham's Law, is in effect right here. It's in effect right here. We had coins that are not even marked. Trust us, bro. In God we trust, right? In God we trust. Trust us, bro. No marking. So we got trust. Then we got 999 fine. And we got 49 fine. But through supply and demand and low silver volume, low silver production numbers, this holds a higher premium than this guy does. You can convert more eagles into more maple leaves. Eagles to maple leaves, you end up with more maple leaves. It's fractional. You're going to be ending up with a residual looking like this, obviously. But taking this guy, getting out one of these guys, and maybe having a few of these guys as well, your silver content, the content of your silver will be more than if you're stacking these guys. And that just blows my mind. So if you're stacking for the most silver and you're just stacking for that principle alone, not numismatic, not premiums, nothing like that, you're just looking to have silver. I don't get why more people aren't just on the 449s fine. I don't understand why we're not driving the market for 449s fine and demanding equality, because that's the concept. That's the whole principle that was found in Rich Dad Poor Dad, and this is why people say that debt is money, because this, you're buying 1 ounce, but you're getting 90% of silver. So you're actually giving a little bit more money than the value you're getting. You're actually kind of doing an inverse relationship on that. And that's completely fine. That's completely fine if you are wanting, and I say this kind of if you're wanting, we should all want this, but if you're wanting to support your government, because obviously they need to be moving some of this to support some of all their spending and everything like that they're doing, and they need this in the treasury. They need dollars in exchange, and people are just buying it overseas and doing the whole debt, can't think of the name right now, it's called like arbitration or something like that, debt arbitrage, gold, squeezing the price down overseas, offering a higher spot price than we're offering here, which gets the gold and silver to be sold overseas at a higher value than they're being sold here. If you're wanting to offset that, and if you're wanting to combat that, then great, buy your country's gold and silver. I'm still going to be messing around with these eagles, and I'm still going to be getting them if I can and everything like that. I still have a few of them. I love the eagle. It's perfect. But ever since I've realized what's happening here, by taking the actual metal content, when and where possible, I've been converting them over to the 449s fine. Because that is just a concept that rang so clear in the Rich Dad Poor Dad book, Gresham's Law, where good money goes into hiding and bad money comes out. Bad money is starting to come out, and good money is about to get my passive flow into it. It's very, very cool concept, but just getting back to the main point of this video, this little unboxing from Silver Oceans. Very, very happy on this Britannia. Got an under spot price, no premium, just because that little milk spot. Maple Leaf, got it. Was it at spot? I want to say it was. The prices were fluctuating so greatly that week, but I want to say I got it for $1 under spot. So you already know the premium that these demand over spot. I got it for $1 under spot. So that's a pretty good snag. And I'm really, really thankful for this little gram. This is an awesome, awesome little American flag there. I love that so much. And honestly, this is kind of just going to be like a little token for me now. I'm going to get a little capsule for it, carry it around. This will just be like in the future of uncertain times when you just don't even know what's going on out there, right? It'll be your little token coin. It's like, which side are you representing? Got your American flag representing right there. So I just love that. I'm really, really appreciative of that. Thank you so much, Oceans, for coming out strong like this. And I also just kind of wanted to throw this one out there, a little finishing cue. There's another YouTube channel named Spectacular, and he was making mention of a concept here. And the concept that he was making mention of is, why can't we as individuals be our own bank? Why can't we be our own bank? Why can't we buy precious metals, gold and silver, have it in a stack, have some on reserve, just kind of just like get some in your possession just around the place, right? Why can't we just like get our metals and sell them peer to peer? Why can't we be our own bank? Why can't we go into our stack, into our holding, and take loan if we need to? Sell to your subscribers, sell to your followers, anything like that, people that you know in real life, your neighbors, community members, church members, family, anything like that. Why can't we take our own money and secure our own lending in that same exact fashion that banks do when they use debt to do it? Buying and selling precious metal from peer-to-peer is a very, very strong and formidable way to ensure that the precious metal market always remains, because a lot of people have questions of, oh, you're going to buy precious metal, you're going to buy gold and silver, how are you ever going to get out of it if you just buy it? What if there are no buyers? Well, I'm literally telling you right now that this was an online auction. We have buyers. There is a market. Very strong market at that. When we go into these under spot price, or 2021, right? 2021, the spot price is closer to 19, closer to 20. Now it's closer to 30. Why can't we buy 1920, sell them peer to peer, 2025? We're still getting our premium, and we're also passing on a great deal, a great value savings to our peer-to-peer friends and family. It's a great concept, and it was a revolutionary concept, but it's something that I personally have thought about. It's something that I personally have known about for a while. So the fact that others have not really thought about that and have not really known about that, about the power that comes from a marketplace of internal collectors, buyers, users, industry, anything like that, that would need precious metals from us. The concept that just goes into that to where we can just be united, be a united front, it's truly overwhelming. So thank you again, Silver Oceans, for putting together this whole package. Thank you also, Spectacular, for making your killer content and showing us that it's very possible to be your own bank and to deal with peer-to-peer, because that is the future. That was the past. That's going to be the future, and just everything, debt arbitraging and everything else that's just going on right now. It's very, very fickle beast, and it's very temporary. Stack for content. Don't stack for dollar value, because dollar value is always going to be disjointed, and it's always going to be fluctuating and volatile. Gresham's law: take your bad debt, turn it into good debt. Take your bad money, take it into good money. And hopefully, by the end of the day, you'll have more currency than when you started off. Alright fam, this one's gone on for quite some time now. So if this is your first time on the channel, don't forget to drop down below, hit that notification bell, that subscribe button on your way out, and stick with us for future reasonings and uploads, fam. I hope you all are doing well. Have a great weekend. Hope to see you soon. Be safe. I love y'all.